so us here. Good morning. All right. Okay, thanks, guys. Now we have a game. So what do we have here? Temple. I always like maps with temple in early rounds, which are not round 1, like round 2 or 3, because it opens the possibility to delay the temple a little. I mean, that to me that looks like a Dwelling Rush map. And there's the shipping bonus. Alright, chat, what do you want for a faction here? Witches will be a lot of fun, but it's a very good setup, as I said, for a Dwelling Rush. The only thing is there's Mermaid in. Dwarves. Dwarves are interesting. It's not a bad giant map, but I don't want giants in this game. Giants are not my favorite faction. I like the late trading post, which means that you want a strong economy in this game. You'll be able to score a lot. We can do a Nomad Dwelling Rush. I know you guys like to see me play Nomad. Not a big fan of Fakirs. I don't like their mechanics much. Alright, let's put Dwarves. I think Dwarves are usually fun. Someone put Alchemists. That's fun too. That's Reikiri. And it's a good track for Alchemists. It's a very good setup for them. So I might end up playing Alchemists. The only problem is that Mermaids are in. Mermaids are your main threat. I mean, they are the faction you want to see if you're Alchemists. So we'll see. So Giants is probably another faction that kind of makes it hard for Alchemists to connect. Alchemist really wants to connect usually. Wonder if you do a Dwelling Rush here. Yeah, exactly. Two faction that the Alchemists. It's a bit hard, but I'll bet on those. I mean, Alchemists are really high risk, high reward. Might work, might be fine. It really depends how Giants play. Here we see we have a very high scoring setup. There's a lot of scoring bonus. There's trading posts, which are very good scoring events. 2 trading post events, but split, like round 4 and then something different, and then round 6 you have trading posts. So that's a lot of scoring. And town, it's better if it's round 6, but round 5 is quite good too. So a lot of scoring on the track. A lot of scoring on the bonus. It means that you'll want to play this with an economic faction. A Dwelling Rush is very interesting here because you build very strong economy and then cash in on the trading post events later. So that's definitely a possibility. And that's one reason why Mermaids are interesting. So Dwarves here might not be too bothered by Giants, but depends. If Giants start center, then it's hard. It's one of the reasons I don't like Giants. I feel like Giants a lot depend on their starting spots. I mean, Dwarves game is completely different, and Alchemist game is completely different depending on where Giants start. So the first criterion to choose a faction is always color position. Here we have gray, red, blue, and black. It means that to me black and red has a bit more here. However, Giants are kind of a special faction. They are really affected because every dig is so expensive for Giants. They absolutely need their struggle, and they are so affected with people stealing their red. And it's possible that Dwarves do so here. If Giants succeed to, like if Giants don't start center, they just start with one center, and they are able to link these two reds. It's very strong. And there's a good chance that Dwarves will beat them to this red, but in the event that they will succeed to connect these two reds, it will mean a very strong game for them. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's the round bonus, and the track is actually very good for Giants. So yeah, I'd say I'll go for Alchemist just because people were kind of challenging me too. So one tick on Alchemist, one tick on Dwarves, and then we go Giants, I think. I'm very tempted to go Giants. I said one last tick on Dwarves, and then we go Giants. Alright, let's do it. So, question here, one dwelling goes there for sure. That's definite. Where does go the other one? Do we want to do more of East start to play with Mermaids a little? Or do we want more of a Northern start here? I mean, we will have a very hard time to exploit the northern hex if we start west. While if we start here, we have still some chance of exploiting the southern hex, the southern red hex. So I suppose we go with more classical giants positioning and going here. I think I prefer more traditional start. So hopefully we can come across. I mean, the advantage of the opening we've done here is that we don't have to take the shipping bonus, we can go for the stronghold, kind of score points, try to get as much point as we can, and hopefully maybe if the double spade is there, then we'll definitely go for it. I doubt the double spade will be there, probably Mermaid will go for Dwelling Rush. So yeah, but if we can get the double spade next turn, is still good. Also here, if we don't get the double spade, we don't have an action to take. If we had taken the shipping bonus, we had to go for the worker action to be able to build dwellings, which I'd rather not do, because if we don't get the double spade, and I don't think we will, we want to pass very, very fast to get the double spade in the next round. So that's the plan. There's a lot of activity on the chat. I'm sorry if I don't follow everything. I try to both follow the game and the chat. It's a bit hard, but it's really fun. I'm really glad to see that there's a lot of interaction of the chat. Alchemist went for the shipping bonus, which is interesting. His other option was to go for the priest. Going for the shipping bonus kind of prevents Mermaid from going for it himself. So it's kind of stopped the possibility of a Dwelling Rush from Mermaids. Still expect Mermaids to go early for the double spade. I mean, we have... let's talk about maybe the plan here. It's kind of a very set plan for our giants, I think. You open with Stronghold, build a dwelling. You use the double spade then to build other dwellings. You go for the temple in round 3. Build trading post, prepare for round 5 for towning up, and then try to really maximize the scoring here. So with the temple, you could probably get a water one and exploit these trading post events as much as you can. Yeah, that's so talking about the matches in the, it's true, I find that a lot, that if you are in the Darkling, Engineer, Cultist game, if those are the 3 factions which are picked, then it seems that the 4th player is deciding with a pick who's winning often, which is one reason why I think Terra Mystica, the base game at least, should really be played with auction. I think there's no other way to play it. Seriously. I think it's very unfortunate it's not on the TM Tour, which is a very, very good tournament otherwise, but without auction, it's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, so you see, CS, I kind of agree. After trying auction, I will not go back. But the expansion is different, though. The expansion is good enough, I think, that you can play it even and always have a good choice, even in 4th seat, I feel. Alright, so Mermaid on seat 1 got the spade bonus. How often does that happen? Babak with the interesting priest pick, probably wanting to go up Earth and exploit the early cult income. So, and Mermaids, yeah, ending up with the spade, that's interesting. And going for the priest, so Mermaid is still going for a Dwelling Rush here, I think. I think he's gonna advance shipping and use it for a Dwelling Rush. So, Dwarf seems to... I think he was afraid that Mermaid will go up here. But I think it was not well founded. I'm pretty sure this priest is going for advanced shipping. And here, with this kind of early priest pick, Forfy put Alchemist in a difficult spot, because usually you will want the priest to advance shipping and exploit these northern black hexes, but now the priest is not available. So we'll see what he'll do. A very unexpected start. Oh, quite the opposite, Levin. You're more than welcome. and I'm very happy if people can use this stream to discuss all kind of Terra Mystica topics. So be my guest. I mean, I'm really I find it very fun, the kind of dynamic there is on the Twitch chat this morning. So I hope to continue this way. I wonder how it will affect Alchemist's decision. Alchemists always have the opportunity to transfer. You could like sacrifice 5 power to get a priest still, and still go on with his plan. Maybe the best he has to do, I don't know. Yeah, giants here, I will be very... If I will not have color opposition, if it was be, say, witches instead of dwarves, I will be very confident in this setup with giants. With dwarves, it's harder to gauge, really. So, yeah, he did. 5 power for 1 priest in advanced shipping. Look at that. I'm 4th player and I'm the first one to build a trading post. How often do you see that? Unfortunately, that will probably give the double spade still to dwarves. But can't have everything. Yeah, and we'll see how dwarves use this double spade. I mean, maybe we'll rush toward this red hex with one of the digs. But maybe also he'll want to take the blue here, the lake here. So let's try to secure the town here. So that will be good for us. If that's what he decides, that will be really good for us. Oh, I thought mermaids will go for a dueling rush, but apparently he changed his mind. So I don't know what he's going with this priest. Yeah, as I said, if you can connect these 2 reds, it's very good for giants. But here, dwarves might go for the double spade. Maybe not with this move, but with the next. And if he does, he's just 1 spade away from the red, so I will think I won't get it. So, nothing other than the stronghold to do, I think. So we'll see if dwarves... Best case scenario for us is definitely dwarves deciding to go towards for Earth 1, that he doesn't want to miss Earth 1. And then we just have enough power for the double spade and we can double spade these 2. That will be amazing. If we get that, we have a very strong game. Okay, so mermaid was afraid I will go there. I think it was kind of true. If dwarves was going for the double spade, then probably I dig the green here. How can I miss Earth 1? Well, you just don't take it. Yeah. Yeah, double spade. And now, okay. So he was probably afraid of mermaids here, I would suppose. So yeah, I think this is still the way. Alright, so we'll get a ton of leech here, which is always good. Be able to use a double spade in this round. Then we'll hope dwarf won't get the spade. Who knows? I think we pass here. We want something, either this bonus or this bonus, but we want secure double spade for the beginning of next round. We'll have 4. Maybe to dwelling, maybe a trading post. Maybe we can go for something a bit crazier, like advancing shipping and do something. Like if we can get both the priest and the coin, because we'll have a lot of power. I'm certainly tempted to pass for the dwelling bonus. Yeah, let's go for it. So I don't know if it's too much to ask. I was thinking maybe we can have the double spade, the coins, and the priest action for next round. That's 13 power out of actions. Probably we can get that. So dwarves here don't really have any choice. They'll build here. The question is, what will mermaid do? Because if mermaid pass, then dwarves get the spade, and that's not very good. But if mermaid doesn't pass, then probably there is no way for dwarves to dig this. It's kind of an interesting game. We'll see. Like, Alchemist in the end did not so bad here. It was able to exploit the north. He kind of delayed his temple, which might cost him because you want priest as much as possible with Alchemist, but at least he was able to expand. And the whole question will be, will he be able to connect? If he can connect, I mean, he'll have a good game. And that was the whole deal. So he sacrificed a lot to kind of make connection a possibility. He has different option here, so simplest is if he can go for these 2 hexes, but maybe me or maybe mermaids will get there first. So it's possible he has the backup plan of going with this yellow hex, which dwarves may take, but that should take a lot of time, so probably he's okay. Wonder what Furphy's thinking here. Yeah, what do you do exactly? Well, could go for a spade. Would not be bad. Yeah, he did. So you see that now kind of threatens a lot Alchemist's connection point. And since Alchemist went with the shipping bonus and has no temple, he'll have a very hard time to get to 3 ship and steal this. There's all reason to think that if Mermaid want this, they will have. So Babak went with the Stronghold bonus, gives him 2 workers. I wonder if it's because he plans to use 3 worker on this hex. It might be. Will not be best for us, but what can you do? We'll try. Maybe he doesn't go. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he used 3 worker for it. At least he paid a big price. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's an important hex for dwarves. First of all, like, I understand the move. I mean, he needs to do a town here, so that's kind of better. Probably better to use 3 worker for terraformation than use 2 spades for the yellow. Then gives him access to this important hex. It kind of cut me off a little, so there's a lot of upsides for him to do that. So I suppose we want to make sure dwarf don't get this one. Could be a sanctuary town. What I'm debating here is taking the bridge and taking that hex. I wonder if Mermaid is going sanctuary here. I think I want to coin one way or another, and then we'll see. It's true that now dwarf's economy seems to be kind of stunned. So Alchemist is really missing his priest here. If he could like get to 3 ships, we'll have a pretty good game. I feel like that hex will be important. So yeah, probably we can plan for a town in this, a town here, and then where our 3rd town will be, we'll see. It might be, we have different options, but probably in this area, I suppose. So next round we want a temple, so that's 8 coins. We already have 10. If we get a temple that's 4 workers, will leave us with 3 to build 3 dwellings, so that can be an option. Let's say we pass for, say, the shipping here, get a temple, and build 3 dwellings in the north. Seems like a good plan to me. We need 3 more coins for that, but should not be a problem, I think. Yeah. Alright. Kind of like the shipping bonus plan here. I don't think that making 3 towns in round 5 is an option. I think we'll have to settle for 2. So Alchemist might be passing for the shipping bonus, or yeah, he went for the stronghold. It's fine too. Oh, look at that. That's good power. That's kind of very good for me. Oh. Now I'm tempted to go for priest, advanced shipping, and build 2 dwellings. Yeah, let's go for that. Seems like strong. You always want giants with shipping, because giants are so much more threatening once they have shipping. For the question about the stronghold of alchemists, it won't be. It will cover definitely the late stronghold as alchemists in the sense of round 3-4, if that's what you call late. That's the main plan I would suggest. Will imply a stronghold round 3-4. I'll talk a little bit about the stronghold opening, but the video will be mainly about why you should go temple Earth 1 with alchemist and build a bunch of dwelling then. So yeah, that will definitely cover it in that sense. All right. So might as well build the strongest economy that we can. And we'll need coins for next turn, so let's go for that. So we have a good lead in point-wise right now. It's still early, so it doesn't mean much. 2 is too late, you think? I had a game with a 4th round stronghold. If you look at my profile, the last game I played with Alchemist. So that's not the last game because it was the game that was abandoned. We played a bit earlier, but the game before that, the last game I finished, was the game with Alchemist. It was the 4th round Alchemist. So I had it was the 4th round was Stronghold Sanctuary. I was able to pick the Stronghold Sanctuary bonus and do both Sanctuary and Stronghold with points from the bonus. So very big round and worked out perfectly. The edge Giants have over Nomad is that they can use their ability through shipping. Honestly it's not enough. I think, and just the fact that Nomad starts with 3 dwelling is much better, but the ability to use your stronghold through shipping is pretty strong. Alright. Kind of want the 4 coins here, but I don't think I'm too much in a hurry to get it. Although if I give power to dwarves, then probably does. Not sure. So if we go for the 7 coins here, the 4 power for 7 coins, which is really good for us, we may have to live with the idea that we will miss Water 1. And how do we feel about that? I'd say not too good. Right, we needed Water 1 in this one. So I think we have no other choice than to go for a trading post. Yeah, well, the way you have to think about, I talk a little bit about this on the Alchemist video, that the way you have to think about Alchemist Stronghold is that it gives you 6 points per turn, basically, and some power when you terraform. But the main ability is it gives you 6 coin per turn, and since coins are points, it gives you 6 points per turn. So say if there's any stronghold event in round 4, which give you 5 points for building and not in round and known in round 3, there's basically no reason not to delay it. I mean, it's you lose 1 point maybe, so not a big deal. Better to build your economy in round 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Alchemist Stronghold is really, really strong. It's definitely one of the strongest economic stronghold in the game. The only problem is kind of what counters to your ability. The fact that you're converting victory point to coins is your main ability, and when you build a stronghold, it kind of annihilate that. So it's kind of, then you start playing more of a vanilla faction. And if you're just playing a vanilla faction, it's not good at all. I do not say that it's the hardest faction to master, actually. I think that once you get the hang of it, they are relatively easy. I mean, it's all about connecting, sacrificing. Like, the big challenge is how do you connect. But then, the rest... Look at that. Dwarves did dig this here. I really didn't expect that. Are we okay going below 6 power? I think I am. Let's go. I mean, these coins are just so important. Here we might consider... wonder what Dwarves is thinking here. Yeah, I'd like to dig this one, but I think I need too many digs until the end to do so. Yeah, let's be reasonable here and go for the temple. I wonder now, still have 4 digs. Does it make sense to spend 3 here? So the idea is that it helps us connect. I wonder if Mermaid will take this, but why will he? There's not much reason for him to do so. If he does, then we can do a town here, and then I don't see why Alchemist will want this. So yeah, I think that makes sense. Which school do we try to win here? I think we try to win fire. That seems to be the less competitive right now. We're not interested into the spades that there is on these, so fire seems a good guess. Wonder what are the odds here that we get. I wonder what bonus we want here. Best shipping cannot be bad. The points here cannot be bad. I think probably Dwarf's Pass here. Oh, it's fine. Doesn't really have power. So let's think. That's fine. What I really would like is to get action 4 again at the beginning of next turn. And that's possible only if Dwarf doesn't get too much power. Unless he's ready to go below 6, but I'm not sure he is. He might, yeah. Probably next turn we do like 1 or 2 dwellings and 2 trading posts, something like that. I want the power, I think. Because there's a good chance that we can get action 4 here. The 7 coin action, that will be really good for us. Although, no. Alchemist just decided to give a bunch of power to Dwarf, so he's gonna get it. I think we're slowly closing in on the landscape category. So the landscape time, I mean. But so if Fire Hex, you think that 2 TP scoring is not good scoring? I think it's very good scoring. 2 TPs in the last, if they were closed, will be a little less interesting. But round 3 and round 4 and 6 are good. The only problem, what I find more problematic, is that in between them there's a town event, and the town event is kind of doubling up because you need to build trading posts to build towns, so it's kind of twice. Then it's almost 3 times the same event. So that's true that it's less points. Okay, so I didn't get it. So yeah, I do think it's important here. The trading post favor is good here for that reason. I wonder if it's landscape time now. Kind of like the idea of putting the landscape down. Yeah, let's do it. Right, bunch of power coming our way, that's good. So I'm trying to probably get this hex, so we'll open some kind of connection possibility for us. Don't think it has high value for Alchemist, although maybe he will take it to block us. But I mean, yes, he has problem of his own. He has things to worry of his own, I think, without trying to block us. Yeah, absolutely, Lumin. That was time for trying to set up this down north. I mean, we have a bunch of dwelling in this game. We might be able to do some hard digging even with giants. It's still 4 workers, it's a lot, but might be in that category here. Right? So Alchemist is setting up a town here. Right. I mean, if we can get our 3 towns, build a bunch of dwelling to compete on network, get some points in those last 3 rounds, I think we'll have a good game. Hold on a second. Do I want to go for the bridge now? I mean, Alchi needs a bridge. Mermaid needs a bridge. It's gonna be a competitive action. I think it's better to get it earlier than later. Oh yeah, he might use his landscape. It's true. But maybe he wants to town up here, and then he has to save his landscape for here. Of course, maybe alchemists will beat him there, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't have the reflex to think about landscape. I think about it when I play mermaids, but when I play against them, I don't have like the kind of reflex to think, oh yeah, they can use their landscape. So maybe that was a bit early for the bridge. But I think it's still fine. I mean, might lead. If we're lucky, it might lead to building 3 towns in next round. It might be still possible. That will require some hard digging. Might be able to do it. The bonus we want here is this one, the stronghold bonus. We want to build a sanctuary next turn, so we'll have both buildings. Having 2 workers will help us to hard dig. So that's really what we want. I wonder, like, we played just after dwarves, so the minute he passes, we can pass too. I hope he has at least. The question is, can he outplay us? Like, can he outweight us? Depends. I feel like he's thinking about his stronghold here, and if he does, we'll be all right. But if he's planning something else, then I don't know. For example, if he wants to build 2 trading posts. Or 1 trading post, 1 jump, and then use the priest. Not sure. Not sure, yeah. At least, if we don't get the stronghold bonus, then we'll have some coins that will help us. So probably Alchemist Blast early, he wants to bridge, he wants to town up here. He definitely has these 2. Oh yeah, so Mermaid succeeded to beat Alchemist to this hex, so I think he might still want the bridge to do 3 towns and use the landscape more. I think that's a possibility. So Babak is probably thinking about exactly what I was saying. How do I outweigh Zoroastrian? Or does it work to not let him get this bonus to kind of deviate from his plan, not build his stronghold now? I mean, for him, stronghold is good, right? He has his. The trading post you want to keep on the board is this one for dwarves because it's more money than the other ones. And then he's set up for 2 towns next turn, so he can, if he needs coins, can always use it. And he hasn't done more than 1 jump, so he'll have plenty of time to use his stronghold for the rest of the game. But if he does so, it lets me get this 8 points then, and that's a lot. Right, he delayed decision, I think. So we go for a trading post now, for sure. Probably next to Mermaid. Yeah, so Mermaid had the shipping bonus. That's why he was able to sneak in and steal this hex from Alchemist. That's well played. So, ideally next round, let's send the priest this way. Ideally next round we want a sanctuary, 2 dwellings and 1 trading post, I think. Oh, he passes. So yeah, he did do his his stronghold and let us get this bonus. So it's kind of looking good. Only Mermaid get the spade income from the cult. We're going to get 6, 9, 11 workers. We need what? 5 for a hard dig, 4 for a sanctuary, and then 2 for a trading post, and we lack 2 for... yeah. I think we might be alright. We might get 3 towns this turn. If we do, we'll have a very good round. So, we need 1 sanctuary, 2 dwelling, 1 which is hard dig. So, that's... and 1 TP. As far as I can see, this is a total of 12 workers and 13 coins. We have 11 workers, 1 priest, and 4 coins. So, like if we get the 6 coin bonus, we almost are there already. The 6 coin town, we almost are there already. I mean, since we can convert 2 power to 2 coins, it's already 12 coins. So we only lack 1, and we only lack 1 workers. And worst case scenario, can use our priest as a worker. So yeah, very close, I think. And we get 2 power out of the fire 2 that we'll get. So these 2 power will be the coins that we are missing. Well, as long as we get 1 power leech, but can't believe we won't get that. So yeah, I think we get 3 towns this turn. Oh, all right. So you were right. The landscape goes here. I think he had an interesting opportunity to try to build 3 towns. Now it will be kind of hard. I mean, there was different ways to do it, but could also have like do a sanctuary here, put the landscape here, eventually have a trading post here, and then do a town here. But maybe that's more of a strat. Maybe it was easier to do this there. What town are needed? I need the coins, and then maybe the priest. And then I want some town that will score a lot. So the coins, then priest, maybe the cult. I don't think I'll take this one. I don't think I'll take the 11. I don't like to take the 11 coin before last round. The 11 points before last round. Hi, Fire Aura. I guess you're new to the stream. Well, you're nice to meet you. Right? So, how do we feel about Fire 2? How, like, in a hurry are we to pick it up? I think with our next move, just too important. Oh, good. So yeah, I was wondering if the YouTube channel will bring some people. And so I was on the impression that most people got to the stream on Twitch and went to the YouTube, but it's good to know that it works the other way around too. So yeah, Giants here. Going for 3 towns in the 3rd round. Probably we won't do much in the 6th round in terms of trading posts. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Don't think more. So yeah, Sanctuary first. Ooh. Well, that's too tempting. We cannot pass the 7 coin action, right? I mean, there's no way I thought we will get it. Now it's just there. And Alchemist is not treading fire too because it doesn't have any temple. So there's absolutely no reason to be afraid to take it. It might facilitate things a lot. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. 7 coins here. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do another stream last week. I just could not find the time. Worst thing is that I don't feel like I should be that busy right now. But just seeing that things keep coming, and just I haven't even been able to play this week. Just one game. I mean, work is not too hard right now because of confinement, but other projects. The Alchemist video has been keeping me busy, but other projects, we're doing a little garden here in the apartment. It's the first summer that we can do that, and with a girlfriend we're really excited about that. So last week we went to buy some wood to do some kind of square in the garden. Here we go. So some people have found some emotes here. I have no idea how to do that actually. Does it take like a special status on stream to make some emote? Yeah, it's true. It will be good. So now is the time. But now we still need the 6 coins. Actually, what did Alchemist here? As far as I can see, it didn't use a trading post. So we're still not in a hurry to get fire too. What about we dig this just to secure this hex? Because it's so important for us. I don't think it's really threatened, but I will feel more secure if we can get it. And I see absolutely no reason not to, so... The affiliate status, yeah, I just got that actually. I had, after last stream, I got like a message saying that I've reached the affiliate status. It's kind of cool. As I said, when I started that, I thought like, okay, so there's sometimes like 3-4 people specking when I play. Maybe like I'll have 4 or 5 specs on Twitch, and it will be fun to chat. I kind of never expected this kind of growth so fast. Yeah, if you can help Lumen, I'm definitely interested, yeah. So here we can get 2 downs. I think we still need the coins. I see coins and priest. Yeah, thanks for congratulations. As I said, I'm very surprised that I got to this level to affiliate soon. So yeah, the response from the community has been really great. Yeah, the weird sound behind me, I'm sorry about that. I think it's girlfriend going for the vacuum. Yeah. Did I play against Xivok? No, never. I think I arrived a bit when he was on his way out of the site, and yeah, for those who don't know, Xivok is this legendary player, the kind of player who can seem to be doing whatever he wants. Very, very impressive. So yeah, no, I never had the chance to play with him. Yes, exactly. She's terraforming the house. So, trading post first. I'm kind of tempted to advance digging here. What do you think about that? I mean, it's 6 points. Is it too greedy? Is it too greedy to advance digging in this position? I don't think he is very active yet, no. Xivok, I think he's kind of retired now. Alright, for fun, let's do it. And then... what do we go for as a city? Can advance shipping. Advanced shipping, like the shipping town is the safest play here. Hi Christopher. Good to know that the channel helped you to learn how to play. It's really nice to know, thank you. Yeah, Sprock seems to have a little bit retired. I know he was on a crazy streak before retirement. Kind of was winning all the game in the Fire and Ice ladder. He's still on the site, plays a little bit sometimes with Terra Mystica, but not much. Was it better to take the worker town to digging? Maybe. Could have been a possibility. I mean, you lose 2 points, but you gain a worker, basically, or you gain a priest. So yeah, probably it was relatively similar, but... Oh yeah, did you, Bebek? On this site? On the... You played on Board Game Arena, I suppose? He's very active on Board Game Arena, but on Terra Mystica I don't know. Alright. Right now I think I like to advance shipping. That's safer, really. I mean, that was a bit the choice with advanced digging. So we'll finish with a lot of points in this round. Alright. $117. I think the priest is good for us. Why what? Oh, Vivek. So, what do we want to do in the last round? I mean, I want to go for networks. So that's 3 dwelling, minimum 3 dwelling, 3 dwelling and a trading post. And then if we have enough, we'd like to do a temple and another trading post. So I mean, just for the dwelling and the trading post we'll have more than enough. That's 11 coin and 5 workers. That's easy. The temple and the trading post extra might be a bit of a stretch. That will be 4 workers and 8 coins more. So 9 workers and 19 coins. I'm not sure we have that. I've seen actually, yeah, with Swarmling Fast 7. Always surprised by that. So we have the 9 workers, we have the 19 coins, not really. So let's make sure we connect. Yeah, it's true, they do advance digging often. But no 510 for Swarmlings, that's very surprising. But, well, yeah, well, if he has 511, it's fine. I mean, what you want with Swarmling is one scoring favor early, so either Earth 1 or Water 1, and then you want another one, so either Air 1, either Water 1, either Earth 1, even if it's still there. Usually I think going for all 3 scoring favor with Swarmlings is not good. So, and they are kind of all equivalent for them. Just kind of all as good. I've seen Logis actually play a game with Swarmling recently. His last game, it was with Swarmlings. And after round 4, which was a digging event, he had over 100 points with Swarmlings. Was very, very surprised about that. What are these good for? Not sure I really need these power. Eh. Yeah, that's interesting. Do I care about Alchemist connecting? Oh, they are already connected, that's fine. Okay, okay. Probably just trading post. Maybe I should have gone for Air 1 actually. Why don't you like Hysteria? Why don't you like CM in the same game as Swarmlings? Call of Cold competitions? Oh, didn't realize that Air 1 was gone. Should not have done that. Alright. Suppose Water 2 is fine. So yeah, maybe if I just build one dwelling, then I can do one more trading post. Finish with 4. I mean, these trading posts is 3 coins. It's 6 points. It's a lot. So yeah, it's kind of tempting. Yeah, Water 2. Honestly, I wanted Air 1. Just didn't realize there wasn't any, which is silly because I just said before, like, oh, I have to check to make sure that there's still Air 1 available. And then Alchemist took it and didn't realize. Well, if it gives me 4 points on the Water Cult, it will have worth it. Definitely want to build 1 extra dwellings. So yeah, maybe if I just build one dwelling, then I can do one more trading post. Finish with 4. I mean, these trading posts is 3 coins. It's 6 points. It's a lot. So yeah, it's kind of tempting. Yeah, water too. Honestly, I wanted air 1. Just didn't realize there wasn't any, which is silly because I just said before, like, oh, I have to check to make sure that there's still air 1 available. And then Alchemist took it and didn't realize. Well, if it gives me 4 points on the water cult, it will have worth it. Definitely want to build 1 extra dwellings. Yeah. I don't know, Babak is probably doing no network points. I think. You'll do a lot of cult points though. So do we do more points with 1 extra dwelling on network? Or do we do more points out of building a trading post? Building a trading post is 6 points. It's very hard now to determine how much point will it be for this dwelling. I suppose we're not too much in a rush to decide. I mean, we can do both. Truth of it is that we can do both. Yeah. It's probably the best idea. Now, will that be enough for the win? I mean, we have a huge lead in points, but yeah. Mermaids. Yeah, Mermaids probably regret spending his landscape here in the end. He's really close to build a third town, but without third town, I think I'll be fine. Seems that Alchemist is going for a third town. Does he has that? Yeah, he might. Yeah, he can do that. Meaning he might win Nectoric one way or another. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So, if I'm not wrong here, the only cheap one digging point that Alchemist has is this one. So I say we dig it. With the idea that he might have to waste one of his priests and then doesn't have the priest kind of bother us on the track. Well, I see it. Here I want to not hurry too much because I want to see what others do before I decide where I use my cold bump. Oh yeah, you're right. He still has to advance shipping. I forgot about that. So suppose I build. Making sure I beat dwarves on network. I doubt Mermaid is able to do tree dwelling. Probably can do 2. Maybe not even. In the end, water 2 might not be a bad pick at all. It's not impossible that gives us 5 points. Suppose Mermaid will want to advance shipping. Mermaid will do a nice score. Advancing shipping is a lot of points for him, but then he loses network. Can only do one dwelling after advancing shipping. Well, I think one way or another he has no choice. So that's what I was saying. Here, Alchemist doesn't have any worker town left, so he took the priest. But he needs to do 2 digs in order to build, because I took this hex. But if he does that, he gets just not enough, I think, for advancing shipping, and he still needs to advance shipping, so I'm not sure he will be able to build that last dwelling. Because if he doesn't have advanced shipping, that's all useless. So what he might do instead is advance shipping and send 2 priests to the cult track. Maybe that's the best play for him. Which is fine. You know, we might not do much on the cult then, but yeah. I wonder if dwarves have done enough. He might have. I think that considering this, the right play is to advance on Earth. Because you want to spread as much as you can the need for sending priest to the track. Alright, let's do it. So yeah, do we have enough to beat dwarves here? What did Mermaid do? He built this dwelling. He has 4. So it's probably, what's coming is probably advanced shipping. Which means he passes for a lot. 16. 16 plus 4, 20. It's still a bit lower than dwarves. We'll do the same on network and kind of the same on cult. Yeah. It will be close. I think it will be close. So they have like 16, 20, 21. And he has 22. So I think the main contestant is Babuk here. I think I'll do something like 4, 2, and 1, so 7 points, which means I have 34, so 14 points advance. I said he's doing 21. So I think it will be alright. Just alright. If I'm not mistaken, we'll be just fine. A lot closer than I thought at the end of round 4. I really thought at the end of round, at the end of round 5, I really thought that we got this. In the end, it got really close with mermaids and dwarves. But I think here Alchemist will send 1 priest to water and 1 priest to air. Meaning we do 6, 7 points. So 134. but we do 15 points of networks, and that's what should do it, because both of them do only 3, so that's 12 more points. So 134 plus 12 that's 146, and I think we're just at yeah. So when I think I hope you didn't take offense. I think it's hard to kind of figure out the other plan. That's what I mean when I do that. So it's certainly not meaning that you were not knowing what you do. You know, it was more like I was trying to figure out what was going on. In the end, as I said, I think the score will be really, really close. So Alchemist probably got a bid too hard here. Okay, good. Oh, so you went to fire, yeah, you're right. It was a very close game. Very well played game overall. It was fun. I'm glad we had a good game. I was a bit worried after the first one kind of failed, and we had like waited forever, and this was good. I don't know what you think, guys. Do we should I kind of liked streaming Arena for the tension that come with it, but waiting so long like we just did is not that fun. So I don't know if I should do like more set games in the future. Yeah, well, just got it. If we look at the results, we see I started at 30, so it's not such a big score in the end. Alchemist, I think, played a good game, just started very low in the end. It probably started too low. It was a very, very aggressive. Everyone were really aggressive about playing Alchemist. It's unfortunate we cannot see much what kind of conversion Alchemist did. We can see that Alchemist did score very high, 159. So we have to calculate it. Like, didn't got much leech. So 155. He started at 12, so that's 143, and he scored 125, so must be what, 20. I can't calculate at this time. Yes. Glad you liked the stream. If we look at somebody can figure it out. How much? Oh, this is it. So 159 minus 12 minus 125 so 34. 26. I think he converted 26 victory points, 2 points, victory points to coins. So he did score a lot, but yeah, it was hard to come back from this aggressive bid. 41. Yeah, you're right. You have to add it. You have to add the 12 points, not you subtract it. Yeah. Thanks. for Alchemist? Do you listen to the stream right now? I think, honestly, I think it was hard. When I saw that the mermaid went, mermaid went for the priest, I thought it will be hard for Alchemists to come back from that. I think you did a good job overall. I did convert 5 power to 1 priest, I think was correct, to get this kind of expansion. Maybe you want priest with Alchemist, and maybe like the top dwelling here, I think, maybe was not that needed, so maybe it will have been better to do a temple and get the points for those 2 buildings. I understand the kind of fear that Mermaid did this. I don't know if he intended to. I think maybe you have to take the bet that he won't to kind of maximize the points. Or at least to get Earth 1 before you get this one, and leave this one to Mermaid if he wants to pick it. Because Priest will be very, very useful. In the end, you did a good job to connect, so we're successful. You got the tree town, you got all point favor. I mean, that's not a bad Alchemist game at all. You succeeded to get up on the cult at the end, to grab some points. I mean, it wasn't such a big difference in the end. Probably it comes down to Alchemists were bidded too aggressively, honestly. I think overall it was a good play for the game. Maybe, as I said, do a tempo round 1 to get the priest, because you need priest early on. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. You really need praise. Maybe a little bit less with landscape because of this ability of converting, of getting the free priest for advancing technologies. Still, getting to 2 ships early would have been good for you. So if we look at how we scored, Giants, I thought it was a good track for them. We did score really a lot on the track. Of course, we only got 1 point favor, so we got a lot less than anyone else, but we kind of compensate with track scoring. Bonus was kind of well spread between everyone. Was expecting the Alchemist to do well with the bonus, but in the end, both mermaids exploited very well, like the bonus 10, the pass shipping, and I ended up doing a good job too on this account. So town, everyone did a lot of points with town, save for mermaid, who went more like for cult. I think he went for the 2 cults early, which was not bad because he got a lot of points on the cults. So yeah, network, always important. Was really in a way the difference in the game. I mean, it's so little difference when you think of it. Those 2 factions has 4 structures and we have 3, so it's very like little difference, but in the end makes a 12-point swing. I mean, it's really huge. That's one of the reasons why you want to play often as economic. That playing economic is important to get like the because 1 dwelling will do such a difference in final scoring for network. Here, network. Yeah, so both advanced, 2 factions advanced on digging. And Mermaid was able, went to at least the 4th scale of his shipping track using bonus, the pass shipping bonus. You see, that's kind of funny. We almost all scored the same in the end. So if it was not auction, clearly Giants don't win this. I was able to get more leech than everyone. I think it's often, if you can get good leech early, like I could. If you remember, I was the first to build a trading post, even if I was 4th. I think that was huge in the end. It helped a lot. So yeah, that was the game. I hope you liked the stream. As I said, we'll try to go back on the arena next time, but if we have too often this problem of not finding player, we'll have to think of another format, I think. but next time we'll give Arena another shot. Alright, so hope again that you like the stream. Watch out for the replay on YouTube and the new video on Alchemist, which should comes out this week. Yeah, thank you. It should comes out this week, and there's a little surprise. If you've seen the replay of the last stream, it starts with a musical theme. It was done by Danny B. This one will start with the musical theme too. And the strategic video will start with a different musical theme. This time it was done by Babak. So both of the teams are really great, and I thought both players suggested a musical theme for this channel, and when I heard both, I thought that were amazing. So I thought I really needed to keep them both, so I decided to use one for strategic video and one for playthrough. So when the Alchemist video comes out, you will be able to see Babak musical theme, which is just like another occurrence of how supporting has been the community of Terra Mystica up to now with this adventure of the streaming. So very happy to have been with you this morning. Hope that you're well. Good luck with your game through the week, and I'll see you on the latest next week. I don't want to promise anymore a surprise stream. I wasn't able to do it last week, so if possible, yes, but it doesn't look that likely, unfortunately. But have fun.